Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And it is that time again. It is the first Friday of July, and we are doing the calendar blanket, our 7th part of the calendar blanket. All right, so we are going to do a 4th of July part of the blanket, and I am using blue. This is called I Love This Yarn. Let's see that. I love this yarn. And this is called Royal Blue. Anyway, we are going to chain 1 from here, and we're going to put 2 half double crochets in this corner. And then we're going to chain 3. And then we're going to go in the second chain from the hook and pull up a loop. Okay, the next chain from the hook, pull up a loop. Now we're going to go into this corner and pull up a loop. And you're going to go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need to go into one more stitch and pull up a loop. So we have 6 loops on our hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then we're going to go through all 6 of those and chain 1. And that is what it looks like. All right, so this is called the star stitch. And I thought that would be a good stitch to do for the 4th of July. And this is the first part of the star stitch. The next row will finish it off. So we're going to go into underneath this chain 1 and pick up that and bring out a loop. And this first leg right here, pick up a loop. In the same stitch as the last stitch, pick up a loop. Now we have 4. Now we still got to pick up 2 more loops in the next 2 stitches. Okay, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you go through them all, and there we go. Anyway, that's what it looks like thus far. All right, so we're going to go back in to this chain 1, pick up a loop. In that last leg, pick up a loop. In the last stitch, the same stitch that we did, pick up a loop. And then a loop from each of the next 2 stitches. And you should have 6 on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you take your yarn through all 6 of those and chain 1. And that's what that looks like. Let's do it one more time. We're going to go into the chain 1, pick up a loop, into the last leg, in the last stitch that we worked in. So we have 4 loops. Now we need a stitch from each of the next 2 stitches. And now we are going to go through all 6 of them and chain 1. So you're going to do that all the way to the corner. Okay, we're putting this blue yarn on all the way to the corner. Then we'll be back after the corner, or not after the corner. When we get to the corner, I will be back right with you, and I will see you then. Okay, so we are almost at the end of this row, and we've got, I have 2 more stitches left, which is perfect. So we are going to do as we normally do, go into underneath that chain 1, and then do in the leg, and then in the last stitch. and then we're going to pick up the last 2 stitches, so we have 6, and chain 1. And now we're at the corner, and what we're going to do is we are going to do 2 half double crochets, chain 2, and 2 half double crochets in the corners. The half double crochets brings it up to the height of the star, and that's why I thought we should do the half double crochets on that row. So now we are going to start again. Because we're at the corner, we got to chain 3, and then we are going to pick up second chain from the hook, pick up 1 loop, and the next chain from the hook, pick up a loop. Now in this corner, we're going to pick up a loop, and in the next 2 stitches, we're going to pick up a loop. So we have 6. Go through all 6 of those and chain 1. And there's our star. Okay, so then we just keep going, and then make sure that we're doing 2 half double crochets in the corners, chain 2 to 2 half double crochets, and go all the way around, and I will catch you at round 2 of this. Okay, so we are at the end of the row, and I finished off the row by putting 2 half double crochets in that corner to finish off the corner, and then half double crocheting into the first stitch. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to put 1 single crochet in that corner. Okay, this is the row 2 of this, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then right in the middle we're going to put 2 single crochets in there. So right here in the middle of the star, you're putting 2 single crochets in there. And that's finishing off the star. So we just put 2 single crochets in the middle of that star. And that finishes off the star. Can you see that? There it is. So you're going to look for you could see the holes. You look for the big holes right here, and you're just going to put 2 single crochets in there. And you're putting 2 single crochets in every one of these. Okay, and we will go to the next corner, and I will see you then. Okay, so we're at the corner, coming toward the corner. Let's see if I can get this in the camera here. And we do not want to forget about this last star and go into the heart of that last star and do that. Put 2 of them in there. That's important. Alright, so now the next 2 stitches we'll put a single crochet. This is part of the corner. Okay, and now we're on the corner. We're going to single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. We're only going to put 1 in there. And now we're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then go into the heart of the star, which is right here, that, and put 2 single crochets in there. And then you're just going to go into these circles right here, as you can see them, and put 2 single crochets in each one of those, which finishes off the star, as you can see. So you're going to go all the way around this for your second row, and you can stay with the one color if you would like, but I am going to do, we're going to repeat rows 1 and 2 throughout. Okay, you repeat rows 1 and 2 to make your star stitch. I'm going to use, I love this yarn in fire red, and I'm going to do 2 rows in red, and then I'll come back and do 2 rows in blue and 2 rows in red again. And I think that should be enough. Once we get, so that'll be 8 rows altogether. So once we get that done, then we'll be back, finish this row in your blue all the way around, and then you can stick with the same color, or you can switch off like I'm doing. So I was trying to do red, white, and blue, and when I come back, we are going to work on our stars, and we're going to put the stars in white and put the stars on. So I will see you after we have 8 rows of this done, however you want to do it. If you want to switch off between blue and red, or stay with the same color, whatever you want to do. All right, so we will see you later. Okay, we're back, and I did the 8 rows. So I did blue, red, and now I'm going back to my white, and I'm putting double crochets in every stitch. And in the corners, it is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, as always. So we're, I'm going to go all the way around with this white, and then I will be back to show you how to make a star, and I'm going to put white stars on this appliques, white star appliques on this. Yeah, we're just putting one double crochet in each stitch. And I will see you when I get that done. Okay, so I've got the white all the way around, the white double crochets all the way around the blanket. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the stars. And the stars are really easy to make. Anyway, so we're going to sew them onto the blanket like this. It'll go on the blanket like that. But let's make a star real quick. So we're going to start out with a magic circle. And we're going to chain 3. And now we're going to put 14 double crochets. So you will have a total of 15, because that chain 3 also is counted as a double crochet. 2 more. Alright, pull this circle together, and we're going to connect to the top of the chain 3, and then we're going to chain 6. 3, no, there's 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the third chain from the hook, we're going to put a single crochet in there. And in the next chain, we're going to put a half double. And in the next chain, we're going to put a double. And in the last chain, you're going to put a treble. And then we're going to skip the next 2 stitches and slip stitch in the third. And there's 1 point of the star made. So now you're going to keep going. We're going to chain 6. And so you're just going to, you know, repeat what we did. So in the third chain from the hook, single crochet, next one, a half double, and the next one, a double, and then the last one, a treble. You're going to skip the next 2 stitches and slip stitch into the third. Chain 6 again. And then in the third chain from the hook, you're going to put a single, a half double, a double, and a treble. And you're going to skip the next 2 stitches and put a slip stitch into it in the third one. Alright. We're going to go around until we got 5 points. So we're just going to keep going. We got 2 more points to make. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Third chain. A single. Half double. A double. And a treble. Skip 2, slip stitch in the third. We have 1 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the third chain from the hook, I'm going to put a single, a half double, a double, and a treble. Skip 2, slip stitch in that third one. And then we're going to make sure, because we're sewing them on the blanket, that you want to make it long enough so that we can have some sewing thread to sew them on the blanket. And there's our star. Cute little star. Alright. And make how many ever you want for your blanket. Wherever you want them. I think I'm just going to put mine in my corners. I want to see if actually it would probably go on the side too. Well, we'll see, because I may make... What you could do also is put a smaller needle and make them a little bit smaller if you think that's too big, but I don't think it's too big for the corner, but it might be too big for the side, and I can make some smaller stars for the sides and maybe put 3 along the side and put the bigger stars in the corners. I'm thinking about doing that. So anyway, that ends the calendar blanket for July. And I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.